The following program is presented by Chick-fil-A and Bright Star Credit Union.
Monsignor Edward Pace High takes on Young Men's Preparatory Academy tonight on School Duel. And welcome to yet another exciting episode of School Duel, the show where 20 high schools from Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties battle it out in an academic tournament for South Florida bragging rights. And of course, the winner walks away with a school trophy from EDCO, a $1,000 check for each student courtesy of Chick-fil-A and Bright Star Credit Union, and of course, so much more. Now, with that much at stake, let's take a quick peek at the brackets for this week's game. As you see, this first round game has Pace High versus Young Men's Prep in what is going to be quite a showdown. The winner between the two schools will be moving on to the second round. So let's hear it for Pace and Young Men's Preparatory Academy. But wait, of course, there is so much more because during the show, each student will compete in the Chick-fil-A Challenge. Here, the student with the most correct answers throughout the show will win Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich meals for a year. Sounds exciting? No? I like it. I like it. All right, but before we get started, let's take a minute to meet this week's competitors from each school. We are going to start with Isabella from Pace. How are you, Isabella?
Good, and yourself?
Thank you. I'm doing well. Happy to be here.
Yes, very happy to be here.
Good. Next to you, we do have Angelina. Angelina, you're a sophomore, and are you excited?
Yes.
Good, good. All right. Brayden, you are a senior. Welcome. What do you plan on doing next year?
Hopefully, if I get accepted to college, engineering is my goal.
I'm sure you will. And we also have Ed Moore. You are the captain of Pace's team. Welcome. And what are your plans next year? Because you're a junior, so you'll be going back to high school for your last year.
Yep, last year.
All right, now let's go ahead and meet your competitors. They are from the Young Men's Preparatory Academy. Let's start with Maurice, who is a senior. Welcome, and what are your plans for next year?
I'm planning on going to FIU or FAU.
Good for you. Moving along, we do have Ricky. You're a senior as well. You plan on going to college?
Yes, I do. I plan on going to FAU and majoring in business.
Good for you. All right, moving along, we have Adam, who's also a senior. And what are your plans for next year?
Hoping to attend either New College or UF and majoring in economics.
All right, sounds pretty exciting. And of course, the captain of Young Men's Preparatory Academy is Joseph, and you are a senior. Welcome, Joseph. And what do you plan on majoring in next year?
I plan on majoring in mechanical engineering in Columbia University.
Ooh, pretty exciting. All right, let's go ahead and give it up for Pace and Young Men's Preparatory Academy one more time. A lot of energy for them as I anticipate a very exciting game. Ladies and gentlemen, our first round is called the warning shot. Here it's school against school competing with toss-up questions directed at the entire group. Each question is worth 10 points, and if a question is incorrect, the other school then gets one chance to steal the points. All right, schools, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready too. So let's go ahead and prepare for the warning shot. Starting off, the first question will deal with mammals. There are about 1,240 species of these flying mammals worldwide. Types of these animals include fruit-eating and vampire. Adam?
Bats.
Correct. Good job. Moving along, animation. Name this novel turned into a classic Disney movie that features a youngster who turns into the great prince of the forest, and his friends are Thumper the rabbit and Flower the skunk. Joseph?
Bambi.
Very good. Excellent. Moving along, school officials. Most U.S. school districts have people who travel around the community and ask children why they are not in school. Give the common term for this officer who looks for students missing school without an excuse. Adam?
Social worker.
Incorrect. Pace, would you like to guess? You've heard of it before. It's a truant officer. All right, next question deals with exaggerations. Stories about Paul Bunyan's giant blue ox fit into this category. Give the two-word term for this kind of story that contains lots of exaggeration and things that couldn't possibly be true. Maurice?
Tall tale.
Very good. All right, moving along. Farming. Nearly half of what's grown in the U.S. is used to feed animals. Identify this common crop that is now used at the rate of, Adam?
Corn.
It's correct. Very good. It's used at the rate of approximately 4 billion bushels per year. All right. Heavenly phenomena. The best chance of seeing meteors occur when the Earth passes through streams of dust left behind by comets. This display are called meteor what? Braden.
Showers.
Good job. Correct. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Where Am I question. Contestants, you'll be given a famous location and a clue and then asked to tell us the name of the place described. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
All right, good. Here we go. American architect Frank Lloyd Wright designed this home called Falling Water. In what state is it located, which is also, yes, Maurice?
California.
Incorrect. Pace, listen carefully. I'll finish the question. In what state is it located, which is also home to the Liberty Bell and Heinz Field? Braden.
Pennsylvania.
Correct. Good job. All right. Moving along. Oh, well, that's the buzzer, and that means the end of the warning shot round. We do have a close game here. Young Men's Prep Academy is leading with 40 points, but Pace is right behind them with 20 points. Don't go anywhere because, of course, we'll be right back with more School Duel just after these messages.
Win an iPad from School Duel and Brightstar Credit Union. It's easy. Go to schoolduel.tv. Submit the correct answer to the Brightstar question of the week, and you're automatically entered into the drawing to win an Apple iPad. You can also vote for the player of the game on schoolduel.tv. A new winner is announced each week based on your votes, and all votes lead to the top player of the season. Visit schoolduel.tv. Everyone is welcome to play and vote. Brightstar Credit Union, proud sponsor of School Duel on BECON-TV.
In 1973, Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy created the Leadership Scholarship Program,
encouraging Chick-fil-A restaurant employees to further their education.
Since then, Chick-fil-A has awarded more than $28 million in scholarships
to team members who excel in the classroom, serve their communities,
demonstrate a solid work ethic, and possess a desire to lead.
So we say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Truett. It means a lot.
Chick-fil-A is the proud corporate partner of the pursuit of higher education.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
And of course, welcome back to School Duel. Our first round of action ended with Young Men's Preparatory Academy leading 40 points to Pace's 20 points. But of course, there's so much more game to come as we enter round 2, the joust. Here, one player from each school competes head-to-head with a 10-point question toss-up. Now, the school that wins then gets 3 bonus questions worth 5, and then 10, and then 15 points. All right, schools, are you ready? Yeah. Good, because it's time to joust. All right, starting off, we have Edmore and Joseph. Gentlemen, here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. It is made of weathered rocks and decomposed material like leaves and plants. Name the substance that is also where you would plant a garden. Yes, Joseph.
Fertilizer.
Incorrect. Edmore, would you like to try?
Soil.
Correct. Good job. Are you shocked that you got that right? All right, Pace, these questions are now yours. The following bonus questions deal with soil. Bonus question number 1 is worth 5 points. This type of soil is very dry and loses water quickly, just as in a desert. Braden?
Sand.
Correct. Good job. Bonus question number 2, worth 10 points. This type of soil is very heavy and stays wet for a long time after it rains. It is also commonly used for baseball infields. Braden?
Clay.
Clay is correct. Good job. And your last question, which is worth 15 points. Name the heavy clay soil used to make sun-dried bricks. That would be adobe. All right, Braden, Adam, come on down. It's your time to joust. Here's your toss-up questions worth 10 points. The world's largest rainforest is Amazonia, which is located on what continent? Yes, Adam.
South America.
Correct. Good job. Young Men's Preparatory Academy, these questions are yours. The following bonus questions all deal with South America. Bonus question number 1, of course, is worth 5 points. Name the river basin in which at least 1 million trees are cut down each day and 62,000 square miles of forest disappear annually. Joseph.
Amazon.
Good job. Correct.
Good job, bro.
All right, bonus question number 2 is worth 10 points. Name one of the 2 northernmost countries of South America. Judges? Okay, Joseph, we'll let you go ahead and answer that.
Brazil and Chile.
No, incorrect. It's either Venezuela or Colombia. Moving along, bonus question number 3 is worth 15 points. About 2/5 of all the citizens of what country live in Montevideo? Adam.
Uruguay.
Correct. Good job. Sometimes we surprise ourselves, right? All right, moving along. Ricky and Angelina, come on down. It's your time to joust. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. When building a house, give the term for the large cement slab that the house is typically built on. Yes, Ricky.
Foundation.
Good job. Correct. Come on back, Young Men's Prep. These are yours. Following bonus questions all deal with construction. Bonus question number 1, of course, is worth 5 points. This is the set of wood pieces that are used to form the walls and hold up the roof. Ricky.
Pillar.
Incorrect. That would be the frame. Moving along to question 2, worth 10 points. This is what you nail to those wood pieces that covers the wood from view and makes the room look better. Yes, Adam.
Drywall.
Good job. All right, bonus question number 3 is worth 15 points. This type of paint should be applied to most substances before painting with the real color you want. Joseph.
Primer.
Good job. All right, you guys are on a roll. Last but not least, we're going to have Isabella and Maurice. Come on down. It's your time to joust. Here is your toss-up question worth 10 points. It recently published pictorial warnings that will eventually appear on all American cigarette packages. Name this federal government agency now allowed to regulate tobacco and abbreviated as FDA. All right, that's the Food and Drug Administration. I will give you guys another question, so stand right there. The Food and Drug Administration and the Environmental Protection Agency are financed mainly through what fee collected by the government? Yes, Maurice.
Taxes.
Very good. All right, Young Men's Prep.
Take your time. Take your time.
Here are your bonus questions that all deal with the FDA. Bonus question number 1, of course, is worth 5 points. The FDA regulates medicines in the U.S., including those not needing a prescription, which are commonly known by these 3. Yes, Ricky?
Over the counter.
Very good. All right, bonus question number 2, worth 10 points. The FDA is led by the Commissioner of Food and Drugs. Who appoints this person to this job? Adam?
President.
Very good, the president. And bonus question number 3, worth 15 points. The FDA tried to keep cigarette companies from making their packaging attractive, but a judge said that violates cigarette makers' freedom of speech and their right under this amendment. Yes, Joseph?
First Amendment.
Very good. Oh, very exciting joust round, and that buzzer means the end to round 2. We do have Young Men's Preparatory Academy leading with 145 points. Pace has 45 points. Don't go anywhere because we will be right back with more School Duel for you after these messages.
Are you interested in learning about TV production? Be a part of the Broward Teen News Team, South Florida's only teen-produced news show. Experience working at an actual TV station while learning on state-of-the-art digital equipment. We offer positions in everything from studio crew to school reporter. And for the more experienced students, we offer advanced credits as part of our internship program. If you're a student in Broward and you want to be a part of our team, then we've got a spot for you. For more information, go to www.browardteennews.org and click on Join Our Team.
Have you considered taking your high school courses online? Broward County Schools offers free virtual education for middle and high school. Courses include regular, honors, and advanced placement in all subject areas. take one course, or take a full course load all online. Broward Virtual Education welcomes homeschool and private school students. For more information or to enroll, call us at 754-321-1100 or visit us online at www.bved.net while there's still space available. BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
Thank you for joining us and welcome back to School Duel, where local high schools match wits to see who will be this year's School Duel champion. Now, this first round match has Monsignor Edward Pace High competing against Young Men's Preparatory Academy, with Young Men's Prep leading 145 points to Pace's 45 points. We are now ready for the rapid fire round. Here, each school will pick a category. They will then try to answer 10 questions within a 60-second period from that category. Each question is worth 10 points. The other school will then get a chance to steal any missed questions. Now, since Pace is trailing, we will give them the opportunity to pick their category first. Today's choices are Who's in Charge and Words of the Decade. So, which category would you like, Pace High?
Words of the Decade, please.
All right, good choice. Alrighty, schools, here comes rapid fire. Pace, words of the decade. Identify these words, which were among the most popular of the last decade, according to the Global Language Monitor. Each question is worth 10 points, and you have 60 seconds to answer them. So I will not say your name. I will say the question and just answer. Okay? Buzz in and answer. So, cue music, and let's begin. Social network that allows tweets.
Twitter.
Al Gore wanted to study these tiny paper pieces in the 2000 presidential election recount.
Ballots.
An emerging conservative and libertarian movement in the U.S. which endorses reduced government spending and lower taxes.
Wall Street movement.
Numerical reference to the date of major 2001 terrorist attacks.
9/11.
Abbreviation for what George W. Bush thought Saddam Hussein was hiding. Judges, no.
What?
Okay.
What?
A large ocean surge caused by an underwater earthquake.
Tsunami.
Stephen Colbert's now for something that sounds correct. Someone made to leave the scene of a coming natural disaster. A child in the poor area of Mumbai taken from an Oscar-winning movie.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Two-letter, two-number combination meaning swine flu.
H1N1.
Okay, judges, do you want to give it to her? Okay, great. All right, you missed a few questions. Therefore, Young Men's Preparatory Academy will now have the opportunity to answer those questions and steal your points. But don't worry, you get to do the same thing to them too, okay? All right, here you go, Young Men's Prep. Al Gore wanted to study these tiny paper pieces in the 2000 presidential election recount. Adam?
Votes.
Incorrect, that would be Chads. Remember the hanging Chads? Next question, an emerging conservative and libertarian movement in the U.S. which endorses reduced government spending and lower taxes. Adam?
Tea Party.
Very good, correct. Next question, abbreviation for what George W. Bush thought Saddam Hussein was hiding. Adam?
Nuclear.
Incorrect. WMDs, weapons of mass destruction. Stephen Colbert's now for something that sounds correct. That would be truthiness. Next question, someone made to leave the scene of a coming natural disaster. Adam?
Refugee.
Incorrect, that would be evacuee. All right, Young Men's Prep, here are your questions. It's time for Who's in Charge? I will name an event. You will tell us who was the president at that time. Remember, you have 60 seconds to answer these questions worth 10 points. You ready? All right, here we go. Cue music and begin. The American Civil War began.
Abraham Lincoln.
The atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima.
FDR.
The Watergate scandal came to light.
Roosevelt.
66 Americans were taken hostage in Iran.
George W. Bush.
The Cuban Missile Crisis was resolved. The United States enters World War I. Hurricane Andrew hit South Florida.
Clinton.
The Civil Rights Act of 1964 was passed into law. Wall Street crashes in 1929, which leads to the Great Depression.
FDR.
Osama bin Laden is killed in Pakistan.
Obama.
All right. For who's in charge is a tough category there. So Pace, you do get to answer any questions that Prep Academy got incorrect. The atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima. Anyone from Pace? Braden?
Truman.
Good. The Watergate scandal came to light. Edmore?
Nixon.
Good job. 66 Americans were taken hostage in Iran.
Reagan.
Incorrect. That would be Jimmy Carter. Next one, the Cuban Missile Crisis was resolved. Braden?
JFK.
Good job. The United States enters World War I. Braden?
Roosevelt. Theodore Roosevelt.
Incorrect. That would be Woodrow Wilson. Hurricane Andrew hit South Florida. Edmore, sorry.
George Bush.
Be more specific, please. We had 2 Bush presidents.
The younger George Bush.
Incorrect. It'd be George H.W. Bush. Next question. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 was passed into law. Braden?
JFK.
Incorrect. That would be Lyndon Johnson. Wall Street crashes in 1929, which leads to the Great Depression.
Taft.
Nope, that would be Herbert Hoover. Don't worry, I'm sure a lot of people at home learned a lot with this category. And that buzzer means the end to the rapid fire round. We do have a closer game. Young Men's Preparatory Academy has 175 points. Pace picked up the pace. They have 125 points. So let's go ahead and take a short break, and then we will be back for the final showdown.
In 1973, Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy created the Leadership Scholarship Program,
encouraging Chick-fil-A restaurant employees to further their education.
Since then, Chick-fil-A has awarded more than $28 million in scholarships
To team members who excel in the classroom, serve their communities,
Demonstrate a solid work ethic and possess a desire to lead.
So we say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Truett. Means a lot.
Chick-fil-A is the proud corporate partner of the pursuit of higher education.
Improve your money skills with Bright Star University. At Bright Star University, people of all ages can log in to learn more about finances. Just choose your age-specific category and pick from a collection of interactive financial topics, including the Visa Financial Football Game, where your team scores by answering money management questions. Just go to www.brightstaru.com. Bright Star University is brought to you by Bright Star Credit Union, proud sponsor of School Duel on BECON-TV.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
Thanks for joining us and welcome back to School Duel. We have got a very interesting opening round match going as Young Men's Prep clings to their lead. They have 175 points over Pace's 125 points. It is now time for the final showdown. This is the very last round, and schools will go against each other with toss-up questions. But this time, these questions are now worth 20 points. And remember, if a question is incorrect, the other school can steal the points. All right, schools, it's time for the final showdown. Are you guys ready? Yeah. You sound ready. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Astronomical phenomenons. In ancient times, it was thought to be a supernatural event. Today, we know it happens every few years. Name this event when the moon passes between Earth and the sun. Yes, Adam.
Winter solstice.
Incorrect. Pace, would you like to guess? Angelina?
Solar eclipse.
Is correct. Good job. Street signs. Of the major road signs used throughout America, it is the only one shaped like a circle. When you see one, it is recommended that you roll down your window so you can hear if something is coming. Identify this sign.
Railroad crossing.
Joseph. Wait. Yes, Joseph?
Railroad crossing.
Very good. Railroad crossing is correct. Silly words. Louis Armstrong wrote a 1928 jazz piece by this name because at that time it was a slang term for marijuana. Give this word that in Harry Potter's world describes two people with no... Maurice?
Mary Jane.
Incorrect. Pace. And give this word that in Harry Potter's world describes two people with no magical ability. Yes, Brayden.
Muggle.
Muggles, correct. Good job. TV trivia. Hawaii Five-0 was a popular TV show in the 70s and recently came back to television. What does the 5-0 in the name stand for? Maurice?
Being the 50th state.
Good job, correct.
Nice.
Moving along, weapons. Some 500 hit London in World War II. What were these weapons developed by Wernher von Braun? Ricky?
Missiles.
Correct. Good job. Moving along, ballads. The third person pronouns in this 19th century ballad refers to what people? We crowded them upon the deck and stored them all below, with 18 inches to the man. Ricky?
Slaves.
Correct. Very good job. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Who Am I question, brought to you by Hungry Howie's and Davy in Hollywood. In this question, you'll be given up to 4 clues about a famous person and asked to tell us his or her name. Are you ladies and gentlemen ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Here we go. He was born November 13th, 1967. He first appeared on TV on Comedy Central, Win Ben Stein's Money. He then joined Adam Carolla to form The Man Show. He now hosts his own late-night talk show seen on ABC, which has his name in the title. Who am I? Edmore?
Jay Leno.
Incorrect. Young Men's Prep, would you like to try? Ricky?
Kimmel.
Very good. Jimmy Kimmel is correct. Good job. Multiple events. Brazil has one in the late 1600s, California had one in the late 1840s, and Canada's Klondike had one in the late... Yes,
Earthquake.
Ricky? Incorrect. Pace, listen carefully. And Canada's Klondike had one in the late 1800s. Name this period. That would be the Gold Rush period. Moving along to animals. Its two main species are the Bactrian and the Arabian. Its red blood cells can flow even without drinking water for a long time. Name this desert animal. Yes, Joseph?
Camel.
Correct. Good job, Joseph. All right. And that is the buzzer, and that brings the end to this first round school duel match as Young Men Prep wins with 295 points. Good job, ladies and gentlemen. Pace, you had 165 points. Excellent job to you as well. Now, Young Men's Prep, this win will put you in the second round. Great job to everyone. Now, at this point, it brings me to the end of the Chick-fil-A challenge, and today's winner is, may I have a drum roll, please, everyone? Brayden, good job. Congratulations on your Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich meals for a year. At this time, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors for making School Duel possible. And don't forget, check out our website at schoolduel.tv, where you have a chance to win an Apple iPad, courtesy of Bright Star Credit Union. And as always, make sure that you tune in next week to School Duel Wednesday at 7 p.m. as Inlet Grove High takes on Royal Palm Beach High in the next first round match. Of course, thanks for watching. We love you all. Goodbye.
School Duel was brought to you by Chick-fil-A and Bright Star Credit Union.